Okay, so we're live. Welcome to our Pacific Rim US stand-up. Today with me, Patrick and Vijaya. So maybe let us start with you, Vijaya.
Yeah, I'm working on the branch authorization. I create the branch policy file and related spec file, and I'm updating the branch controller and branch controller spec. Some of the test is but I'm a little bit. I remove some of the code. I have to go through the code one more time and fix some of them. That is my update.
Do you have any blocker?
No blockers, but I have to check the code and authorization.
Okay, so Patrick.
So today I didn't get a chance to do a lot. I did review Sanja's PR again. She's got some. It pretty much works with minor change, but she's actually collaborated some recent PRs. The way she put together the pull request. So I pointed that out, and hopefully she can get that fixed, and we can get that in place, and she can move on. She's been struggling with that for a while. It's been tough. And I haven't been able to connect up with her to do pair programming live, which I think would have solved it pretty quickly. So there's that. I reviewed 3 PRs from Hookup recently, and got some questions we can discuss on that. And I played with the sandbox for the cruncher, and I didn't do extensive testing, but it looks good. I'm getting matching on both resume to job and vice versa. I also tested whether I can update an existing resume and overwrite, and it seems to work. So whatever I saw yesterday, I must have been wrong about, or maybe it was fixed, I'm not sure, but Sandbox looks good right now. So I think we can vote on stories that implement matching when we're ready. And that's it for me.
Okay, so today I created 3 pairs for the pets part. I did some changes on the cruncher to what? First of all, to include Sentry on it. So we now will have some sort of report at least. And if there is some errors around. So I did that. Also this morning I started writing stories for the synchronous voter bot. I also today did what? I added air brake to the production in Heroku, to our pets dev. I'm gonna roll back that because it's not gonna work at all for us. Not gonna roll back, just remove it afterwards. We'll need to find another tool, maybe use Sentry as well for the Java part and the Rails part. And so after that, what did I do? So now I'm just looking around at the Agile bot and I'm creating the notifier for Sentry on it, and to see if I can do a pull request for the thing. And I think, I talked with Chat as well today. He told me that he thinks he'll be able to change the DNS. Not him, but they will change it for free. So at least I think it's for free. And he sent me like 5 resumes or 4. I still haven't looked through them. I will look through them and try to get all the information that I need from it and try to add it to the cruncher. Not sure if that's gonna help a lot because they are all different areas or different people with different skills. So I don't know. And I think I brushed everything. I reviewed PRs. No, there were no PRs to review. So that's it.
What's Sentry again?
It's the same thing as Airbrake, but allows us to do integrations.
Oh, I see. Do we have to instrument our code with Sentry calls, or does it automatically pick up exceptions and things?
I still haven't looked through the Sentry part for Rails. I just looked at it into Java, and it just uses logging, so it just picks up whatever you log out. So for now, that's more than enough for the Java part. So I still haven't looked through it. When I realized that Airbreak is not going to cut for us because they do not allow us to have integration on the free tier. So
Okay.
it's awesome. You have there the board that shows you the problems, but if they cannot get out from there, that's no use to us.
So Sentry on the Java side scans the application log and picks up things from that? Is that how it works on the Java side?
No, everything that you log as an error, it just pops up as an issue. So if you have everything that's logged as an error, it's an issue simply. Very basic thing.
Does it have API hooks you can put in your code to invoke errors or send directly to Sentry some errors?
Directly to Sentry some errors. There are some. Yes, we can do that. I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So you want to put Sentry?
It's used on the logger more.
Just on a logger.
At least in the Java side, it's a logger thing. It picks up the information from the logger.
So you want to implement Sentry on the Rails side?
Still haven't started.
If it's worth it? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Because
okay.
If I'm building the integration now for the bot, and if the bot works as I expect, it will just write down whatever we need it to write. Should be good.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Okay, so this is my update today. What did you want to talk about?
Let's see. Yeah, so a couple of questions. One is the task policy for the assign policy. And as I noted, the off matrix shows that operation, that action being limited to agency or company admins. And you said we should discuss this, absolutely. I do think it makes sense for us to allow an owner of a task to assign it to somebody else. For instance, if somebody's going to go off on a 2-week vacation and they got a bunch of things they haven't worked on, the only issue there is, of course, we haven't implemented that. So to authorize it now before implementation might be a little early. That would be a good thing. If you have time to expand the task mechanism, that'd be a great thing to add, actually.
Not sure. Oh, you're saying because we don't have...
You don't have a control. You only have a control to move it forward and complete the task. Maybe we need 2 little icons there, one to work on it and one to reassign or something. I don't know, but... I think I can imagine it's going to be something Chet's going to request shortly after starting MVP, because it's kind of a whole.
Yeah. So currently the assign, it's restricting. Restricting to the owner. I think for now we can leave it like this, as it is, and we'll see, because this also works for the admins. because all the tasks will be assigned to the admin.
You're saying that a person should be able to assign a task back to an admin for reassignment?
No. What I'm saying is that currently the restriction that we have is that the owner is the only one that can assign the task.
Right.
And the admins are going to be always the owners on these tasks. So they can assign it to someone else. I'm not sure. I don't think that has any impact anywhere.
From what I've seen, once it's assigned, it cannot be reassigned by anybody. There's no mechanism to reassign.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that currently, in terms of the logic that is there, that I didn't change, only the owner can assign the task to someone else. So this fits the current authentication matrix, because the owners are going to be always the company admin and the company and the agency admin.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about the policy. The policy can stay as it is. It's fine. It's just that we want to think about reassigning a task.
I think
build that.
Not at this point in time. So. Oh, something that I remembered that we will have to do, and that's going to be mandatory. It's going to be to implement the semaphore, similar to or somewhere in the app, as Chet has drawn it.
What do you mean by that? Implement?
Do you remember that semaphore thing? The red, yellow, green? That tells
you mean a
the
traffic light
status.
thing?
Yeah, traffic light.
Yeah, we'll have to put together a story for that.
I don't know where, but that's something that will need to be there, because that's part of the thing with the application, and it's not on the focal point of it. So we will have to do that.
Well, we'll have to ask him what he wants that to represent the next meeting. I couldn't put a story together now to save my life.
I think I don't quite remember that was on the job seeker. I think.
It's the design.
And it's on the job seeker page. And basically the green, it's everything is okay. Yellow is waiting for some action. That usually is waiting for a job to be replied. And red means that the job developer needs to do something. So it's waiting on a job developer to do something. So I don't know how we are going to implement this part, but
Yeah, we'd have to define what all that means in terms of real logic. I'm not sure what it means by that. But
okay. So are we okay on this PR thing?
yeah, no problem.
Okay.
So the other story I have, I think.
Yeah, you're asking about the Neil. I can remove it from there, but just to play it safe, we can have it there. It's not gonna be such a problem, a big of a problem. So
I think we should probably put in the controller the before action though, just to confirm that the user is logged in. So so the pundit stuff that I did so far, the controller has that in, so I didn't bother to check if user is nil. So the question is, should we bother to do both, which I think is a little bit overkill? Or if we do, I guess it doesn't matter. We just over-checking, but that's okay. It's better than under-checking. But I guess overall, if we confirm the user's logged in before trying any action, we don't necessarily have to check if user is nil.
Yep. Yeah. I think so. Let me see.
So, do you want to share your screen and show that to Vijay? Because she's working on a story that relates to this.
Yeah, I saw both of them. Your code, then I configured it and just wait for it. Yeah.
There's a lot of noise there. You said you saw the comments in the PRs?
I did not see the comments, just I saw your code and there was okay. Which one I had to follow a little bit, I changed my code. Before that, I'm in the controller aspect test and I go back to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So, the skills controller doesn't have a before action to check if it's logged in. So, we could have that. I don't know. I don't know. I think the other one doesn't have it either. I don't remember. Let me check.
Oh, it doesn't. The categories, it does not either.
So it doesn't have it here either.
Which I put the same comment in.
It did. There's a comment here.
Should be. Under the code, maybe?
One comment.
Yeah.
Just did this and wrote something here, adding the comment first.
Oh, I certainly meant to put it. Well, it's the same comment as the other one. I don't know. Where'd that comment go?
I don't know what the best option here, if it is to. If the best option here is to.
Yeah, put the comment in now. Yeah, I hadn't hit the submit button on the comments. Anyway.
I'm not 100% sure if we should do the filtering or not. Yeah, I don't know. So what do you think?
Well, I think even if we weren't using Pundit, we would want the filtering anyway. So I think it's a good thing to put in there. If there's not logged in, there's no reason to try any other processing, including checking the authorization.
Okay, I can do that change here.
Yeah, we can edit right in GitHub now, right?
I don't know.
I thought I saw something. Oh, maybe if it's. Oh, look at that.
Okay, but this makes me. I don't know if I like it because this is gone. it will change one file, but this will fail the tests. Yeah. Oh, you had any question, Vijay, about these
Yeah,
stories?
I will share my code. Otherwise, I create the policy file for the branch. I use the agency admin and agency people has the access. So has access all the agency admin and agency people. Other action methods has only agency admin. If you want, I will show it to my screen. I developed some of the page.
So this also it's this. Okay, and now I need to change the tests. Okay, so which tests will fail? This is not a very PD-ish thing. Okay, so how will this test will fail? Nice. Okay. So, do you know what's the login message? You need to log in to perform it.
Let's see.
Devices.
It will be, you need to, oh, user not authenticated. Excuse me, not that one. So it'll be, you need to log into whatever the message is. What's the default?
Sign in.
Okay, should be good. I hope. Now it's gonna build stuff. Gonna build it. This is going to take forever. From the queue. This one. Yeah, it should be good. When this finish eventually. Stop this build. Okay, let us wait and see what happens. So yeah, you had a question. Sorry, I was writing code, so I was on the other side.
Jai, do you want to share your screen?
Yeah. So this is the policy I created for the branch.
I don't think so. Yeah, the show is. It's the one that looks better. I don't know. You're doing what? Branch?
Yeah.
The record here is going to be a branch instance, but most likely, Jai.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so those methods need an argument, which is the agency that the admin's in admin for. So does branch, it would be record.agency? Does branch have one agency? Look at that code.
I had to use a
You have if you see the show there,
yeah.
it uses the agency. So we need to use the agency in all of them, in all the previous ones.
Okay. Before I used it, okay,
Yeah.
I'll update.
Because
Right.
there's in the other ones you're just trying to check if they are an agency admin of a branch, and the branch is not an agency. So
I have to update all these.
Yeah, so a branch belongs to an agency, that's right.
Okay. I'll update these ones and I will show it to
Okay.
Policy file, this one. If I put the agency here, everything is fast. I changed it just now branch, then it failed.
You said if you put branch there, it works, but
No. If I put the branch here, it is not working. If I put the agency,
yes, but now if you put a branch, it will work. But those tests there I think they are correct. The denies one, denies access, should be not permit a job developer to do something on a branch and and not in a case manager. So that function the permit function receives two arguments. The first argument is a user, and the second argument is a resource.
okay.
So if you go to your policy, to the where you define the policies,
Application policy.
yeah, The branch policy, not the spec image. Well, you need to go to the, not that, you need to go to the agency, the branch policy. Just a second.
So, Vijaya, when you call that permit, you're giving it two arguments. The first is the user, and the second is the record that's going to show up here.
Okay.
And because you're calling is agency admin question mark on the user instance, that method, that instance method for the user requires an argument, which is the agency of which the user is supposed to be an agency admin. So given that the record here is a branch, your basic record.agency is the same as saying branch.agency.
Okay.
So you want to have all those records be record.agency. And then when you call in your test, the permit method, was that a comma or a period? It's hard for me.
Yeah, dot.
It's a dot?
Yeah, it should be a dot, but it's a comma.
Oh, yeah.
No, it is the dot.
Okay.
I thought it was fooling my eyes.
Yeah.
And then if you go back to your policy spec, so now we need to send in a branch because we're going to be calling branch.agency to get the agency, right? So the second argument should be your branch.
The first argument goes to the user. It's the user, and the second one is the record.
Okay.
So,
I saw that one is
so you'll
application policy.
you will need to change all the other two specs are also incorrect. So you need to change them.
Okay.
Yeah, application policy calls the instance that's being passed into each policy as a record. It's unfortunate naming, but once you get used to it, it's okay.
Okay. Okay, I'll check these ones and read the document.
I think. Let's see. So 443 was good to go, right?
Let's see. Come on. 443. Well, 443, yeah. What is this for? Which, for tasks, right?
This one is for the tasks, yeah.
Yeah. You're checking. You're also checking if user is nil every time, it looks like, which I don't know if you want to do that or that probably makes sense because this thing can be called from all manner of controllers, I think. I don't know.
Okay. So I'll just 443. Okay.
Actually, you've already got before action in task controller. So we're good there. Before action user log is already there.
I don't know about this policy. In theory, if you call the tasks, you should always be removing because there's no place outside in the outside of the app that you can access the tasks. But I don't know.
Unless we implemented, yeah. I always have to be logged in.
Okay, so let's just keep this for now. Let's see. This controller. I'm not sure if I think we're using the functions from the policy in other places. In use and stuff. So I'm not sure if we can remove the nil from there. Because that's another thing that I'm thinking now. If we use these policies in other places, then we need to be careful and we need to keep the nils there, just in case.
Well, if we use them in views, I guess it's a case where we could want to check. But it just seems like we're doing duplicate work where we don't need to.
See here, we're using the policy here to check if a user can access a task or can in this case assign or in progress. And if this, for some reason, this view is used somewhere else that is not logged in, it will break the policies and it will give a 500 back.
Where was that change made there? I don't see that in the PR.
No, this is not a change on the PR. This was already here.
Oh, that was there before?
Oh yeah, it's a long time now. It was when I created everything. I just added the policies here because this was I used Pundit when I created these tasks. I also tried to use it on views and everything to see how everything worked together.
Well, I get your point, but if somebody tried to invoke this view and they're not logged in, everything's going to blow up on them anyway. Nothing's going to work. The code we're looking at, it's just all going to be one large error message on the screen. Well, anyway, it's not a big deal to leave it in both places, I suppose.
I think for now, at least in the tests, I'll just leave it there, as this is used in multiple places. I will change this PR here, the 439, and add the before action trigger on it, and change the test as well. Okay.
Sounds great.
Anything else?
No, not really. So we may be voting on stories tomorrow morning, but I'd like to hold off at least through the weekend for the matching functionality now that we have a sandbox. So I think we still have enough stories to keep people busy. One of the reasons I created all these pundit stories is to keep people busy while we're getting ready for the matching stuff. But since you've killed off 3 of them today, that's kind of reduced the queue for me. So
These were pretty easy stories to complete.
oh yeah, they are.
So
Yeah. But the good learning experience for people who haven't done
I think
pundit
I
yet.
picked up another one. I think I'll just move it back. The 438.
4, 3,
I
8.
assigned it to me, and I'm going to unassign it now
Yeah, that'd be
because
great.
because this one, the job applications cannot be done until we have the what's the number 374 completed. The job application, because this asks for a reject that's not there.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good.
So I picked it up, but then there was a few things to do, and I
I think
to create the endpoints that will be created in another place that will create conflict. So I stopped.
I think if you have time, 2 ones that would be good to look at are 334 and 335. Where we're getting some weird link in the account confirmation email sent back upon registration for the confirmation email.
331.
334. This is on Heroku, I think. I think, well, maybe not. It doesn't specify Heroku, so.
It says
334.
4 months ago, so I'm quite unsure if this is still the case.
I actually thought I saw that behavior once when I was testing. I had clicked on the link to go from our home page to the metplus.org page. Then I went back to the home page and I did some stuff. I think I created a job seeker, and the confirmation account, the URL in the confirmation account email pointed to metplus.org, not to our app. So there was some weird behavior that the device was picking up some wrong piece of data. So I'm not sure what's going on there. So I think that still is the case, but it'd be nice if we could at least duplicate the darn thing.
That's master is not up, so it's up, but I think that there's some kind of problem there.
Well, 334, I'm not sure if that's particular to Heroku or just
Okay.
locally.
Job seeker is not working. Page.
Pets master, oh, that is Heroku, isn't it?
And pet stab is not working either.
Pets dev is not working either? Okay.
Let me see if I.
That's not good.
The new page for the job seeker is giving a 500 error.
When you try to register as a job seeker? Yep, yeah, I see it.
Okay, there was a problem there. Someone, I don't know,
Interesting.
you might need to specify using status integer. Ooh. So the column status is not working. Not working. The migrate is not working.
Oh. So the migration broke on us too?
Uh, oh, we have an air brake. See?
I don't see.
Yeah. Awesome. So the problem is an alter table that does an alter table of jobs. The jobs table, alter column status type integer. And the problem is that Postgres doesn't work well. Cannot cast automatically to an integer. I could eventually solve this fairly easily by just dropping everything and creating again. But we cannot see the table, right? Because now it's in production.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if I can do much here. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so I have to leave now. I'll just try to look into it to see what's happening. See if I can
All right.
solve the problem by connecting to a Hookup.
All right. Sounds good.
Anything else?
Not for me.
Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. Have a good night.
Bye. You too.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye now.